entering momentarily. And is this going to be shaking up EDCR's mental, or is he totally locked in? Let's see how he plays the rest of the seed.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. Also, this bridge enter is a little bit awkward. Has to throw a lot of gold. Steez getting to the chalice is going to handle it really well, taking literally no damage. On
Okay, let's see if they go for the Ludwig bridge setup or they do something boring like DK.
Normal golden apples and
TNT destroys all the gold.
Really incredible.
Smart.
To just be able to play the second half of this.
Steez is playing really well right now, by the way. Like out of chalice at 255. Uh-oh.
Okay. Oh my god. Up a little bit
nice
again.
clutch there by EDCR. Could have been disaster.
Should be fine. I don't know about you, Parker.
Is this?
I don't love coming in from.
You know what? I think this is just a little bit of nerves initially from EDCR.
Makes his life a little bit easier than it would.
I think we'll see him come into form as the games go on.
Purposely made a staircase from that lower section that I think pigs could pathfind up. So he might get an extra 2 or 3 pigs that Steez didn't get. Not sure how much this is going to matter. Looks like Steez has a phenomenal amount of pigs and is starting his route so much faster.
I mean, really,
and this is on
that piggy's really just a bit of a nightmare for both players.
Where you're going to get like a ton of pigs, but Steez, I think the Crimson also really helping out. Like there's at least 15 pigs in this whole Parker. Like, this is crazy.
This looks like a really great route.
A lot of damn pigs in that damn hole.
Obby in both these chests. We have 11 Obby already. We should be 20, especially with this high quality.
EDCR with a lot more pigs.
A little bit of a funky pig there, but now both of them are.
He got like 20 pigs and 7 are just hovering outside, waiting for the bouncer to let him in.
Just like straight out from the
it looked like it was straight ahead for Steez. And the thing I'm noticing as well, like on a seed like this with Desert Temple, we could see Steez already has a stone sword crafted that will help with the blazes to make it faster. That's just from the cobblestone from the Desert Temple. Not a lot of things to really pre-craft on this seed because we have that stone sword from earlier, and we have.
Are gold swords not all the rage?
So Steez is just able to pretty much.
They're not that strong, right?
Has the golden apples to really crank here, and Parker, he's going to be in the fort.
See, this is exactly.
At least 15 seconds or so.
Wow, already in the fort. This is exactly what EDCR was talking about, though. He said he was going to win based off of movement.
Maybe Steez is going to be taking the lead.
So, although Steez is in the lead, a lot of time made up on that Bastion, right?
We'll see if he finds this double blaze spawner, maybe slightly faster, maybe has a different pearl or two. That's what he's going to need to catch up here, especially if the rates are fast.
I feel like that saved a lot of time.
Yeah, looks like EDCR is going to play on 5RD, maybe gets one.
Because he was down like, I don't know, like 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Now he's down like 10, 12.
Spawner situation we're seeing for Steez as well. I'm curious to see how EDCR handles it.
I forgot they these players know how to clutch and shit. I watched a video from Nerdy, the commentator from yesterday who commentated Feinberg. I'm sure we'll see them for the second half of today. He had a video. It was like 8 pros, and one of them is cheating, and they have to find the imposter. Good video.
Yeah, we see EDCR getting the Blaze TNT off.
Yeah, that's a good-ass video.
At the same time as Steez, so potentially makes up a little bit of time there, but Steez did get the extra spawns from the other spawner, maybe a stray or two, and now EDCR dealing with a Wither Skeleton, so losing a little bit of time there.
Yeah, one thing I want to note is
I also watched the first 7 minutes of the Dream Manhunt, and dude, he has to have like multiple attempts or something, right?
Overlap and force as much aggression.
I am bringing up a conversation point from 2020. There's no way that's first try.
Like 10 seconds.
There's just no way.
In the match is a lifetime. Like it's so hard to make this time back. Besides, an unlucky stronghold map or something like that. These players are going to be so evenly matched in so many areas. So any minuscule thing that he can get back is going to be super helpful. He's checking chunk borders for a pearl hang. Still has the enchanted golden apple, and is probably going to pre-craft here very soon.
They purposely play bad against Dream.
As Steez is out.
Oh,
that wasn't my interpretation. I actually think George is just bad at the game of Minecraft.
Love to see it with the different languages, all the keyboard rebinds. They are masters of this art. But I think EDCR is making up time here on Steez. I'm pretty sure he entered the fortress a lot slower than.
Do we have all our odds? Are we ready to go?
Yeah, only going to be maybe 10 seconds behind.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a hesitation building the portal and messes it up with the gravel. That could be a bit of a time loss.
I feel like 2020 with this convo. I mean, look, give me a little break. I started my Minecraft arc at 30 2 months ago.
The spike looks like for him. Something to note as well that we didn't mention, as Steez finds the portal room.
I was learning how to make pour-overs in 2020. I wasn't, getting hyper fixated on Minecraft.
Stronghold spike than what we're used to seeing because of his graphics card. So it's going to be a little bit different of a spike than we're used to seeing.
So this is really going to come down to the zero here. If Steez hits it, obviously first in the portal.
it's going to be tough for EDCR to make up this time, Parker. This is Steez' game to lose.
Uh-oh, can't get the bow off.
Could make it funky. I know EDCR does multi-block,
so
potentially could go for a 2+2, but it looks like he had a bad pearl, and Steez should be able to pull this off.
One anchor, final anchor.
It should still be fine.
Yeah.
Yes, EDCR not
dang, Steez wins game 1. This would be a massive upset.
Bastion as well. So Steez.
This would be an insane upset. I mean, we looked at the average times. We saw, you know, the season that EDCR had. This would be an insane upset.
A 10-15 second overworld lead, and then the player just...
This kills my bracket. Yeah, this murders my bracket. I mean, this is a bigger upset than last night when Jordan Love is up 21-3 with a 95% chance to beat the Chicago Bears, and then they choke the entire game by
EDCR just not finding
dropping 6 points in the second half.
30 seconds, he loses 30 seconds. Yeah. Even though he makes up over 10 seconds over the entire seed, it's just not enough to overcome.
We watch Minecraft, not sports. What are we doing?
Yeah, I mean, you could see. I mean,
sorry,
this split I think is a great way of like how Steez is going to be able to like pull this out.
Just notice,
right? Like you take a lead.
It was a crazy game.
EDCR is probably going to make up ground. I mean, he is the #1 seed for a reason, and he does consistently make up ground throughout the seed. But if you can play the
2 field goals miss and an extra point miss,
that cushion, Steez is mechanically good enough to hold that and finish strong.
They got to fire that kicker. Yeah, no, that kicker is definitely updating his LinkedIn right now. You don't have to worry about it.
Pretty similar to a desert temple with all the decisions you need to make. Maybe we see the same story.
The kicker and probably LaFleur.
Which is so interesting.
Matt LaFleur? Like, they're probably both updating the resume.
All, you know, the linearity, like maybe that's going to be what ends up working out. But, you know, maybe it's just eyeball RNG. It's tough. It's one game, Parker. Like, anything can happen. So, like there's a lot of upsets that can happen even in ranked. Like when you play each other so many times, EDCR knows this very well. It's been conversations that, you know, we've had, and I know he's very passionate about. Like sometimes you can just have things happen where you just lose 20 seconds in the overworld to like some RNG stuff, and then it's very hard to make that back. So that can just happen in games. I think EDCR knows that, and as he said in the pre-interview, one of the things
How are you eating already? What do you mean? Do you wait to eat? When I wake up, I eat food. What are we waiting for? I'm awake. It's time to eat. The issue is when I was sleeping, I had no ability to put food into my body. So when I wake up, I eat. How long do you guys wait to eat after waking up? Four hours? That's probably why you're walking around all lethargic. You're like, why am I so low energy? You waited 4 fucking hours to get any energy in you. Like, what are you talking about? 4 hours? Are you insane? No food, but I have coffee? What are you, a sicko? You shouldn't drink coffee unless you have food.
Golden apple in this run, but
I'm right on this. You don't have to eat a lot of food, but don't drink coffee without having a little bit of food. That's not normal. That's abnormal.
For kelp on either screen. Don't see it yet, but both players.
You should have a bite of food to eat before having caffeine.
Putting their F5 right above the water, so you can.
It doesn't. You can have you can be small. You can have a protein bar, a banana, and an apple. A yogurt,
we'll see if these runners
protein,
to scan as they're
drink
towards the ion. Looks like they're doing it. You always want to be keeping track in your head of where are all these divots in the ground, where are these ravines, where am I going to be going, which trees.
If you're European, it's okay to have just a cigarette and an espresso. Your body composition is different and responds to that differently.
But it looks like Steez is not going to make a golden carrot with it. Instead, just craft it into an ingot. Maybe have some distraction.
That's okay.
Gold, but even having one distraction gold, Parker, when entering a bastion can be such a benefit, and it's something just to watch out for as they enter the nether here.
Yeah,
I always get this guy on TikTok. It's like day 17 of tracking my soda addiction.
Yeah, absolutely.
Motherfucker drinks, and I'm not exaggerating about the number. It could be for show on the days where he records this. He's drinking 800 ounces of soda. in a day.
It's just so much more rewarding. But as we're talking about that, EDCR way out.
He goes to Walmart. He's like, I got 30 cases of soda that should last me the weekend.
Immediately, is this ravine also good for Steez? I think it's the same one. So no crazy time loss there, and we should see both runners.
And Jeff Nippard, God bless his heart. I love Jeff Nippard. I think he makes great YouTube videos. Jeff Nippard made a video.
Yeah, I guess it was just
talking about how diet soda is not that bad for you. You know, diet soda has been proven to be good. Like the aspartame quantities that you need to consume are so high that you would die from, you know, water overdose before you would die from aspartame overdose or whatever, you know, you want to phrase it.
These are probably two of, if not,
you know, and maybe he's right on that shit. I want to show Jeff this guy.
Shears post overworld. You can see neither runner throws them out. We're gonna see EDCR use shears
because I feel like this can't be good for you.
Placing blocks if necessary in certain routes. Keep your eyes on how both of these runners.
I just don't buy it.
Route. I am not even sure what bastion this is. I think it's bridge. Yeah, it's bridge. So both runners are gonna be heading in different directions, kind of to the chalice. EDCR bridging, Steez digging, and the leaves taking advantage. EDCR at the chalice much
really good movement here by EDCR.
Awkward here though, using all of your leaves to get to the chalice. EDCR might need to make a gold pick to get some more blocks. 7 is not a ton for a bridge.
But
route.
It doesn't really even save that much time.
Inventory that I've missed.
I mean, maybe like 8 seconds. It seems like.
Leaves. He has 10 more leaves, and it's a crimson, so like it's not the end of the world if you have to use some.
Maybe a little more.
It would be a little bit annoying here. We also see EDCR making a gold pick while Steez is not. So again, a slight difference in routes. Does this?
I would be so scared standing on the leaves mining a gold block.
Wow, that leaf placement was absolutely absurd. You can also
oh my God!
It was burning.
Why did you do that?
He was able to put out the fire in time. In a really awkward spot. Now,
okay, well, yeah, I guess my fears became actualized. I'm justified in my fear.
Also open up the top section to let more piglins in. He's trying so hard, it's not working.
Ludwig Strat! Ludwig Strat!
Completely different route. Did not.
He's doing Ludwig Strat!
This was a single, and Steez is now in a double, in a triple. So
that's my hole. He's in my
bastion here.
Wow, that was a real difference in bastion here. I didn't even realize that they're just on completely different sides of the bastion. So ECR is gonna have to run. Oh wait, no, never mind. He's just on the lower portion.
He just did that. Wow. Okay.
Was that intentional?
You're asked to not invent that. Yeah, and Columbus didn't discover America, but we still give him the fucking day for some reason. It's like,
I don't know.
If you're loud enough about it, and you know,
is gonna do some of the most unconventional things. Like this might be.
You get a day.
I totally thought this was
I'm trying to get a day here.
Like it only now realizing both are at the same triple. Like EDCR might have done this on purpose, but I don't know. It could have just been the really awkwardness of what he was doing. I highly doubt this was intentional. I think Steez did what he wanted to though.
Yeah, I think you're right. You know, sort of an older style route, putting the pigs lower down, a little further from chest. You don't have as much time to overlap. But honestly, like if you have a lot of pigs, it might lose you a couple seconds. So that the main thing here is going to be maybe the flusteredness that
dude, I feel bad.
Feeling from not
There's a lot of Minecrafters.
Getting hit by all those big ones.
Maybe former Minecrafters, former Dream fans, former like high pixel fans, now MCSR ranked fans. Who I think have like discovered, maybe they knew about me, but like discovered me from, you know, my support of ranked.
This whole bridge is mangled.
And I think they're discovering there's a lot of parts about me they don't like. And I don't blame you. I don't blame you guys.
And doesn't have any
totally justified.
Either, Parker. I'm not sure how many Steez has, but Steez I think has golden carrots. Yes, does. Has 8 of them. So
no, not like I'm not racist, so it's not like the racism part, because there is no racism part.
Just barely, but these golden carrots, Parker, I think make up at least 20 seconds. But never mind. EDCR is 6. Okay, I'm stupid. Sorry.
No, it's all good.
I mean, this is like a neck-and-neck game, right? Because
just the way that EDCR left the bastion, I mean, we're seeing
Steez, I think, got into the fortress quicker.
Leaving blindly very quickly, a little bit more to the left. Maybe EDCR being better with those
MAGA male, dude.
Skills that we were
so occasionally I go into Tyler One stream and I dead ass all I type is "you look good today,"
and it paid off amazingly.
Okay.
Now in the lead, building his portal, leaving on 4.
And then his chat will instantly at me, and it'll be a mixture of like people who watch me being like Minecraft lolcow, and then people who watched a SlopTuber video about me and they go Jellywig pussy, and then it'll be like someone who's only ever seen me through interactions with Tyler. and they'll be like, worst, league player alive.
Oh, EDCR actually has
Tyler today.
Actually has 6
okay.
Oh my God, maybe
he usually ignores it. Tyler today. Maybe yesterday, I forget what it was. I say, you look good today. He goes, shut up, pussy liberal.
Like the Blaze split was just really quick. I feel like EDCR.
Like you vote for Trump 7 times in one election, and all of a sudden you're a pussy liberal. I don't get it, man. I really don't get it.
Steez will be leaving. EDCR needs to get 2 more rods, I believe, but neither runner is pre-crafted just yet.
Look at that crafting from Steez. Oh my gosh.
That is the power of search crafting. That is the power of utilizing a language that you might not be as familiar with to read, but wow, does it make other aspects of the game so much quicker. And
it matters so much on the seed where the rates are pretty good. EDCR entered the forest faster. He got to the spawner faster, and now he's just behind, but takes better terrain.
He has like 6 gold pickaxes compared to Steez. So sure, Steez is building this now, but EDCR is going to crank to this location, and it might be.
Dude, he is cranking.
The stronghold makes Steez hesitate.
Gold pick on netherite block is a very satisfying. If you wanted to make a Minecraft most satisfying video, you throw this in there. Okay, it's all going to come down to stronghold nav.
And EDCR is now in the stronghold.
And I think this stronghold nav is a bit rough.
Spike that he likes better. Looks like he's re-scanning in the same direction that Steez did. So potentially they're getting the same spikes.
Oh, no, he's going the same way.
Pushes a tunnel differently than Steez
Literally the same way.
This upper right section, no, it's not working. We have 3 mobs here, a creeper, skeleton, and zombie, that will mess with your
man.
regardless of what.
Oh my God, he finds it.
And EDCR is in first.
Wow. Stronghold nav, dude.
I don't think fully checked it, and now all of a sudden.
And now Steez is not. Okay, Steez is no, he's not even going down the right path anymore.
Really difficult.
He's not even going down the right path anymore, bro. It's GG.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh. Maybe it's not GG.
Just barely, but doesn't have the anchor now. Only has 5 beds to deal with this, Parker. I don't know if it's
No, he got this. He got this. He's gonna do it too. Yeah. You're being. Wait, the heal though. Nah, yeah, come on.
Yes, and it is. Oh my God.
Wow.
Curry Wave. Even I could tell that you just. Come on, bro. Even I could tell that was a gimme.
Confidence here. Look at that. Building an Aether portal.
Unlucky. I thought Steez had it. Yeah, I mean, it didn't seem like an easy stronghold nav, but obviously a bit of experience from EDCR to stay committed to that first spike. It felt like Steez went back to the starter room and then rechecked. And almost just double-checked information that he already knew, right? Like, he got the spike. He knew it was there. Went back to the starter room, saw the spike again, went back.
But then EDCR able to pull ahead a little bit better readings on the preemptive.
You're talking like you know anything? Yeah, I mean, I can call out a flea flicker if I'm watching football. I can call out a bad stronghold navigation when I see it in MCSR rank. Like, you don't got to be a good player to see what a good player does.
It was cinema. That was a very good match. Let's hope for
here's the thing, bro.
These runners are now.
That's why this is a good speed run to watch.
Absolutely crazy. This has been such
it is, I think, pretty easy to understand. Now, there's aspects that are really hard. Here's what I don't understand, and it'll take me a long time to. When they get into the end and they go front left, Dragon Perch 95.5. Oh my God, 95.5 out front left. Fuck.
The second day.
Back right 100. Dude, no. Chase down. Chase down 3+2.
Battle off in the round of 16.
I'm out. I'm out on that shit. You gotta shut the fuck up with all that shit. That's just too much for me.
I really wanted to just take us back to that first seed, to one of the things that I wanted to analyze really quickly.
Guys, shut up. Fulham's talking.
Now notice EDCR's inventory at this very moment in time. He has 9 logs, a stack of blocks, some TNT, a little bit of food, and some ores. However, the crafting here is something that I really wanted to pick out. And now, even though we know that these guys' crafting is insane, at this point in time, I think the decisions for the crafting may not have been ideal. Now, obviously, these are insanely fast. But if we have a look here, I personally am a little bit perplexed as to why EDCR decided to go for the wooden shovel here. I think that maybe this would make sense if we were in something like a shipwreck overworld, because we would need to get more blocks and such. However, given the fact that we have 6 iron here, it would make a lot of sense if we used 1 iron to make a shovel and then used the other remaining 5 to make our bucket and our flint and steel. In this place, we've actually made a wooden shovel, and the wooden shovel is actually going to cause us a little bit of a problem. As we saw in the overworld, had to grind quite extensively in the gravel, even after blowing it up with TNT. Maybe EDCR was a little bit nervous, first game of the day sort of thing. This, the 6 iron is very commonplace to be seen for a bucket to give you 3, shears requiring 2, and then your flint and steel with your final iron. However, in this spot, given the fact that we already have a stack of blocks, the leaves are so much less necessary. And I wanted to just bring that up really early because I think that did cause EDCR to enter the nether substantially later and allowed Steez to retain that advantage just about until the end of the seed. But in that second seed, EDCR's overworld was absolutely nuts. Now, the small thing that you would possibly pick up on is what the commentators did pick up on in the fact that they did not pick up the gold ingot. But that doesn't really seem to matter. As you can see here, notice he does go down to get the stone axe. But again, once he's crafted his initial tools, leaving exactly 6 iron, just like he did last time. Except in this situation, it makes a lot more sense because that allows him to make the shears and the bucket, saving 1 for the flint and steel. This allowed him to go absolutely nuts on the trees, get a bunch of leaves, which helped him out traversing in the nether. Obviously, the commentators already picked up on the fact that these runners are really, really impressive with their nether terrain management. But also, he grabbed a little bit less wood than his opponent, allowing him to leave the island substantially earlier, getting into the nether faster. However, Steez did leave the bastion slightly faster. But after scanning, unfortunately, Steez's terrain decision to go down and left here was not optimal. Unfortunately, locking him off, taking him a long while to actually navigate towards the fortress.
This is what they were talking about pre-match.
EDCR to retake the lead at that moment in time. And obviously, this run went very back and forth throughout. EDCR ending up getting second to the stronghold, but entering the end first.
No, I didn't shave my head. It's just
also
cold.
Entering the fortress first. It was literally back and forth, as you guys
freezing.
saw in the splits there. But I'm not going to hold you guys out any longer. I know that you guys really want to watch this third seed. So
yeah, I do.
I'm going to send you guys back over
Thanks
to the commentators right about now.
Dude, I got made fun of. I got called broke because Roku fucking City. Someone explain that shit to me. I got called broke because Roku City. Cutie had me do this SpongeBob dance for TikTok. I do this dance for her. And the TV's in the background. And it's Roku City. And we're traveling through. You know how you do. And like, the comments, you know, some aren't even about the dance. It's like, why is he in the Roku City? Like, I can't be in the fucking Roku City. What's wrong with the Roku City? All of a sudden you're broke if you dabble into if you dip your toe in the Roku City? Can a millionaire not have a home in the Roku City? What's the rich version of Roku City? The Samsung Frame Island. Yeah, it's an island. And there's a list of people, ledger really, of people who come in and out of the Samsung Frame Island. And it looks like a painting, but you don't want to know it's on the TV.
In the 40s, and EDCR had something in the 70s. So although maybe Steve
but TV tech, I feel like TV is the last technology that is getting better year over year and cheaper year over year.
What kind of room portal could
like I feel like other technologies, either they don't get better or they do get better, but they also get more expensive alongside. Whoever's in charge of TVs is doing a phenomenal job. They're doing a phenomenal job.
Curious to see what it's going to be.
I don't know how.
Now looks like a forest spawn.
I feel like nowadays it's like, yeah, 65-inch TV, QLED, I don't know, $300. That sound good? It's like, yeah. You know, 5 years ago, it's like, yeah, 1,000 for that.
It should still be pretty good. We can make our iron.
John TV's doing a good job.
Do a bucket, and then we can do gold axe. so we can get our wood fast. We can get a lot of blocks. There's cows here, which is really nice, and there's water.
OLEDs are expensive.
So if you play,
but even OLEDs are getting cheaper.
It shouldn't be a terribly slow Rune Portal seed.
No, 100%. I think what's really going to matter is like where are we getting our iron, right? So for anyone who might not know, Bastion chests are guaranteed. Like in the Bastion itself, there is one chest that will be guaranteed to have.
The worst part of all TVs is that they put, I feel like, all their effort into hardware, and then I think every single TV has the worst UI of all time. Like they're all horrible across the board. Throw them all out.
We see neither player making shears. So
Ludwig strat, nice job EDCR.
Put the flint and steel in the bucket spot. That's gonna be a whole cow loss. That could matter. We'll see what the nether spawn is, but both runners getting here now. We're going to see the Rune Portal completion.
Dude, no, actually, I had my... I'll stop talking about fucking Roku City and focus on the game in a second, but I just had... I had my remote just hovered over like a random app on my Roku TV. Mr. Beast video just starts playing. And I was like, why the fuck is a Mr. Beast video playing right now? I move my mouse just to see what I was hovered over. It was just something called Live TV. I'm like, what are you talking about, Live TV? And it's just Mr. fucking... It's like a regular ass video. What are we doing here?
Because remember, we have to get these chests, right? So going directly to the triple here is so nice, but what EDCR is doing is playing a little bit more consistently, seems to be making the gold helmet before
Steez in the Bastion first.
A little bit more risky, and is literally one nugget off the iron ingot that he needs for the last bit, and is actually checking the piglin trades here, which I don't love as a play. EDCR going straight for the lodestone chest. Gonna get 2 nuggets there, which is enough for Steez, who already checked the other 2 chests, but EDCR hasn't checked the triple yet, but that is the iron chest on the other side of the single for him. So both of these players are gonna be heading to the chalice now. Steez
they needed the iron to be able to mine the chalice.
Decision making in the Bastion. 2 completely different routing, but we're basically at the chalice at the same time.
Steez is doing so well.
Of everything, they're so close at this point. We see the fortress. I'm not sure what EDCR's this
for literally the hardest matchup, right? Like Steez was, if you think about it, first picked,
but I guess it doesn't matter,
right? Because the way the seeding worked is it's not like the first seed goes against the 16th seed. The first seed got to choose their opponent before anyone else chose to play against. This was the first person in a schoolyard draft picked as like, hey, I think you are beatable.
I would imagine.
Has he ever done this before?
This is like we have to just deal with the lava here, so it's gonna work. I'm curious.
I love this.
I love it.
It looks like Steez is going for Ludwig hole.
Working though. Oh no.
And EDCR is going for a regular DK route.
He has 3 pigs.
They're stuck on the lava because they can't get around. And
oh my god, you are getting. Oh my god, eat your apple. Eat your apple. Eat your apple.
This is looking really bad for EDCR. I respect the play to be more creative. I love to see
dude,
it.
I don't know. Am I crazy? Like, I think the strat that I use is just better. Like,
if you have a bridge that looks
forget all the complication, bro. I get you can get like 700 pigs, but you don't need that many, bro. Chill.
Yeah, so the lava is what's scaring them there.
He might get some pigs from lower though, and that'll be nice.
Yes, you're crazy. I mean, hey, we'll see. I guess we're watching the game, and I'm rooting for Steez this round.
He's close to the fort as well. I was gonna mention that next. Like his trading hole is less than like it's right here.
Oh my gosh.
Right here.
Look at this. Already in the fortress. Already in the fortress, boys.
This might be like a minute ahead of EDCR right now. Like
no, he's not a minute ahead. You are absurd. He is maybe like 30 seconds, not even.
So maybe it's not as bad as I just thought, but only 18.
He pre-crafted.
29.
Did he pre-craft as well? I think he did. Or no, he just crafted his netherite explosions. Where not fuck. What do you call them? Spawner explosions.
The golden is out. So
I don't know.
Yeah.
A stack of untraded gold. So really pushing the limits here. Really pushing the speed. He knows he's behind. He can see that there's advantages in the top right. He knows Steez is in
wow, really good drop rate.
Steez is going to be locked in with these pre-crafting.
Those drop rates were insane.
Rods. EDCR needs to speed up here. He's going to be purling till it looks like another spawner. So potentially he makes up some time here. But I think the main setback is just going to be the pre-crafting because the rates are so good.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's going to be so
I thought he fell off the map.
Here. Looks like Steez already has 6 rods, though, so it's going to be blinding. And also, if an eye breaks, he has blazes to kill already here. Meanwhile, EDCR just getting the build out for... No, I'm sorry. I thought he was extending his platform, Parker, but he's just building... He's
damn, that's kind of beast mode.
while building the
I
portal,
think he's 3 rods down, right?
He's tasked. He's tasked. This is actually beautiful.
They blind at the same time, but I think he's 3 rods down currently, so he might. But he doesn't have to wait for another spawn because he's found 2 spawners.
That was beautiful, but I don't know how much it's going to matter on this seed, especially because Steez has all of his rods.
He's 2 down? Okay, so then he should probably get it. Wow. Took a couple eyes, though.
Crazy pace.
Bit of a time loss.
I'm seeing, honestly, what I'm really liking about Steez's gameplay, he does not hesitate, Parker. Like, it really reminds me of, like, a low-key-esque player where it doesn't even, you can't even process if he's making an incorrect play, because everything that he's doing is, like, he is just immediately making a decision, and that's like so important.
A lot of lava travel from Steez. I'm worried that EDCR is going to catch up. He was swimming in that lava for a minute.
Like, he is locked in at the portal build at 6'10". EDCR pre-crafting now, but
he make a Ludwig wide portal
explosives because of the lack of wood, and that could be a huge
good spike. That's a good spike. Go on that. Go on that. That's a good spike. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, phenomenal point. I love liking
get some movement
to low-key style of gameplay here. You know, if there's other runners in this tournament watching this
check right,
now, they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, Steez. Even though he's a newcomer,
you don't need the chest. Come on.
He's kind of cracked out the wazoo right here. Pardon my language.
Oh no.
He's going off the rails.
Oh, caved!
Yeah, Parker skipped media training on that one. That's we're getting aggressive here, but I mean, this has to be it. Like, the mine shaft is getting a little bit awkward.
Dude, this stronghold nav is a bit.
By the way, Parker had to dig into the staircase. No great spike. This is a similar spot to where we were last seed. Is this going to be
a bit? Oh, there we go. There we go.
Weird backwards.
There we go.
Steez, but he's in the portal room.
There we go, Steez.
Nowhere close.
Yep, 1, 2, 3, Pearl. Beautiful.
This,
looks like back left 95.5. Maybe do you have time for 100? Tough terrain. Tough terrain.
He can't throw 3 pearls.
And EDCR has to hunger reset. This is
you're a bit low. You're not gonna be able to. You're gonna have to do 90. You're gonna have to do 90.
Parker.
Yes.
We're gonna get to 90.
Yeah, 90. Maybe a 2. Maybe a 1. Maybe a 1, 2, 2.
Dragonfly is really the play here.
Yep, there it is. Okay, there's maybe a 2 plus 2.
So much damage. He should be fine.
Yeah, you can't really get that bet off there.
It stays.
But he misses the bed. Barely
he misclicked the bed. He has a chase. Oh! Bull clutch!
He has to kill it now, otherwise
you have to hit the crystal. Oh my god, it's the cage crystal. Okay.
Oh my god.
No, focus on the next crystal. He's not gonna heal on that crystal.
He does have the full bow. He missed the
this is tough. Build up, baby. Build up so you can shoot them easier.
Can he catch up here?
I feel like building up would be a good play right here.
No, it's flying around. Oh my god.
The terrain's a bit messed up. They both choked 0. Steez literally just because he accidentally right-clicked his explosive.
I believe EDCR still has.
There you go. Now we build up a little bit late on the reaction, but we get there. Like almost no hearts though, and no bed in the inventory, or excuse me, no boat. He has no boat.
Oh my gosh.
He has no boat, no food.
Insane end fighting.
Oh god. You don't have a boat. You can't get down.
Because of the low health.
You don't have a boat.
I don't think you can do 3 beds with this armor. So it's really scary here. Also,
you don't have a water bucket.
So he's bridging over to a tower so that he can fall down without
my
taking
god.
damage. And EDCR now climbing a tower. Both of these players still waiting for a perch.
So we have a player at 2 hearts with no food. We have a player at 1.5 heart. Look how much the dragon healed here.
Yeah. Steez has to hit like a
Steez is out of arrows, I believe.
And EDCR has to hit a 4 bed, but only has the health for 3 beds. So we're in a spot right now where both of
this
these
is tough.
could totally die.
He needs his dragon to perch. If this dragon keeps healing, wait, does he have more arrows? Then what are you doing? Steez, what are you doing? You have more arrows and you were just walking around for fun? Shoot them!
Absurd. The perch for
Look at
EDCR
it. Snap.
has to hit this.
I don't care if he only has 4. What are we waiting for?
Try and do some crazy double bed maybe.
Okay.
It's low damage.
Oh my gosh! He's gonna have to wait for another perch. I don't think it's enough either.
No, it's definitely not enough.
Are the crystals down?
There's no universe. This is enough.
Oh my gosh.
So I think he has to die.
And he's still healing off a crystal.
Steez has been too long, so I think Steez is gonna die.
Oh my god, dude, if they both die, it'll be cinema.
Oh my god.
So here, let's take a look. He can go for 1 more bed. Really good. No, he wins. He wins. Steez wins. That's enough.
Oh my gosh.
Really clean beds there.
Curry, that would have been so much different. if the decimal points of his health were just like 1 or 2 different, he didn't take damage on that second one.
Decimal points of health. The literal extra armor bar difference. Half an armor bar to
wow. Nail biter finish. That's an interesting point brought up by the commentators, that health is not as it's displayed.
Like, I would say that's less than a 50% chance.
And so
Had to play for it, knew he had
EDCR, although had 2 health bars,
these players entered the end at
took
7
more
minutes
damage
and didn't finish the game
because like it was more deceptively higher than it actually was. And Steez had more than it seemed.
Mental is the best word I could think for it.
Dang, bro.
I thought for a
Yeah,
second,
armor might have mattered as well.
Oh my goodness. I mean, they both entered the Nether at nearly the same time. The third Bridge Bastion in a row, by the way.
Good matchup. Wait, Steez is up 2-1? Could have been up 3-1. Up 2-1, got to the stronghold faster than EDCR. Could have won by now, I should say. Could have 3-0'd. Dude, I go on Twitter and I see this conversation. I don't know if you guys are seeing it, about Mr. Beast is not a real anime fan. And the conversation makes me laugh because I feel like everyone is just self